Hey ladies and gents, Romie Reviews here. Oh, please like, comment, subscribe. Now this was a filler. This was a filler episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 3, Episode 17. But we can get right into this. So the episode starts off with where are we even gonna start off? Because like I said, it was such a filler. I didn't care about any of the stuff that was going on. Everyone came back home to their regular everyday lives, and Giselle, again, she's meeting up with her really close friend of hers, Kai, who's also her hairstylist. We've seen them on the show before, so he's no one new. And the main point of this conversation was what exactly? Giselle was still on the whole thing of Karen potentially not living in that house, that Great Falls house. I'm thinking, I don't care. This means nothing. Who cares? It's just like, do we have nothing else to talk about? Ashley comes home and she comes home to her dog and she's talking to her mom, and apparently things are better with her mom. Her mom was able to go and figure stuff out for herself. And I said, okay, great, perfect. Move on. Karen, that's a great dress. Karen was real. It was either a dress or a like classy bodysuit, but it looked good. It looked good. Karen's definitely been, like I said, using fashion as her armor for this season. But Karen meets up with her male friend, the white guy. What's his name? Andy? Matt? I think it's Matt. So she meets up with Matt, and the main purpose of the conversation is to go over the fact that Matt has known Karen for over 2 decades, even though Matt said 12 years. Just the inconsistencies, but we're going to move forward from that. What matters most is Karen needs to know, hey, dude, Giselle, whoa. Giselle's trying to say that you're out here going and spreading certain things about me and that I don't live in my own home. And he said that's ridiculous. I have no idea where she would get something like that from. I mean, I've seen how these ladies act, so I'm not surprised that they would go and try to do some type of foolishness like that, say some type of foolishness like that. I'm thinking, now this is where it comes to an issue of who gave this information. Who gave this information, and if they're credible or not. Because anyone can say, oh, they saw Matt in the club and he was talking about Karen. It's so random. It's just so random. Now, Candace and her sister, they're having a little meeting because now it's time for Candace to really focus on the brick and mortar portion of her business. They do FaceTime with a mom, and Candace just wants the mom to get the fact that they're grown and they have the ability to run this business on their own without the mom needing to go and handle every meeting, needing to go and be the voice and potentially even the face for the brand as well. They've got it. I shouldn't say they've got it. They want to be a little bit more independent. They want her to be more so a consultant instead of a supervisor. And I said, that's okay. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. It's the mother's money, so you can't ask for too much now. Too much independence is not going to happen. Now, Robin, she's still doing the house flipping stuff. She invites Giselle and Ashley over. The house looks a wreck. It looks horrible. It looks dreadful. It looks disgusting, actually. It looks like you shouldn't go in there unless you have a face mask and have gloves on because you can get tetanus, all that stuff. But it's a fixer-upper, so that's what I guess it should look like. Oh, it was disgusting. They have the sledgehammers, they're hammering it out, and then they go and they drink outside. And I think that's when they formulate the plan of, let's go and see if Karen actually lives in the Great Falls house. Again, I'm thinking, who cares? But it's supposed to be a more comical way for them to handle the situation. They're going to go and get dressed up. They're going to go at night. They're going to pretend that they have pizza. I still don't care. Now, Monique and Chris, they have a nice moment outside their home's amazing. She's rubbing his feet. I don't know if he's a coach at this point for football. What's he doing with football? But he's very involved with the league. Um, that's all that matters most. He came from, I guess, training camp, and she just wants to really confirm that her devotion and love for her husband is still there. It's still there, and she understands that when she left on bad terms, and their biggest issue is they don't know how to argue fairly. They don't know how to argue fairly. So because of that, I think Monique is the type that'll go. Monique's the type that'll go, and when she's real, what do you say? One of them's the type when they're really frustrated, they'll go and really nitpick or go below the belt or really attack. And what matters is that they're gonna work on their relationship. They love each other. They're in a better place. And Chris actually, he said, "Oh, I have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back." I said, "That sounds a little weird," and it was, because he actually got her a present, and to celebrate her birthday, there got her a little cupcake. No, it was like a little mini cake, and some new shoes. She appreciated that. I think she got the main gift a while back. So it was a nice gesture. I think it was more so about the gesture. And she seemed happy. Why did they play this really sad music when Karen's scene came on? I said, "Oh my God, did something happen? Like, is it her mom? Because we know Karen recently lost a parent." So that's why I was like, "Oh no, are they playing the music because of that?" No, they're just playing it because Karen was in the house by herself. She's showing that, yes, I do live in this home. It's just that I don't like to have people over. It's my house. The people who keep questioning it need to go and worry about the fact that they don't have a home like this. And I said, bingo! Yahtzee! You're not wrong, you're right. Oh yeah, sidebar, BET has a Trayvon Martin story on tonight at 10. So we have to go and support that. Ashley goes to her mom's house, and I said, "Look at this place." I said, "Okay, look at her. She got a new bob and everything, wearing brighter colors, new hair, new you. I see her. And the conversation is going relatively well until we get to her and Michael. This is where Ashley decides, you know what? It seems like the relationship's already over. Let me just tell my mom the truth. Ashley's been playing peacemaker between the two of them for years. She's been going and saying she hasn't been real and honest with them as far as how they truly feel about each other. Because of that, we have this situation of they don't realize that they never really liked each other. They never really liked each other. They've never really heard about what one of the things about each other, and that's everything. Now Ashley has to go and deal with the fact that her relationship, it just seems like it's over. So that's when she tells her mother that, "Oh, this is hard for me, Mommy." I'm thinking, Ashley, just do it. Just do it. Michael said that he doesn't want to have kids with me because he's concerned that he doesn't want his kids to be raised the way that you raised me. Now that's a slap in the face, a shot in the face, and everything in the face. So I expect the mother to be upset. The mother's just looking at this like, "Look, I know I wasn't the perfect mom, but I was there for you." And now that Ashley's on the, is in a better place with her mom, she's saying the same thing. I said, "Oh, how a couple of weeks make a huge difference." So now Ashley's concerned because everyone seems to be telling her the same thing of that maybe Michael just liked her better as a trophy wife. Maybe Michael just liked her better at certain sides. Maybe, of course he did. I mean, are we stupid or are we dumb over here? What? This man got with you when you look a certain way, when you were acting a certain way. You were the smart but young, chippy trophy wife. That's obvious. And now you're not fun anymore. Now the relationship is draining. Now he's trying to figure out, why did I go and do this in the first place? And you're trying to figure out, how can I go and continue on in this relationship? I'll tell you how. You can't, and you won't. and you'll get a divorce. And we're not saying this because we don't like you. We're saying this because we don't want to see people be miserable when you can go find another and be happy. Monique, Karen, and Candace, they meet up and they're just having a fun moment. And this was the smaller meetup that all three of them needed. Karen loves the fun energy between Monique and Candace, and Candace got to go and have her voice be heard more. Because Candace is just like, look, a lot's going on with my relationship, the wedding stuff. Mom's taking over. I'm trying to become more independent, but obviously she has her hand in my business, literally her hand in my business, and so it's too much. They went to a place where Monique apparently got married. So that was nice, but this is where we get to see Karen just talk, not Karen, Candace just talk more about what's going on in her life and the struggles, and how obviously when you compare it to other people in the group, it sounds like one way, but it's just what I'm dealing with. And Candace had a realization. She realized that she's catering more to everyone else and worrying more about everyone else except for her own husband, her own marriage. That's crazy. That's crazy. So I'm glad they had that talk. Now, Giselle, Robin, and Ashley, they roll up to Giselle's house because they're going to go and do the whole surprise Karen thing. Now, I have to admit, I was laughing because I didn't take this too seriously. So I didn't have a problem with it. I honestly feel like Karen, if she was home, wouldn't have had a problem with it either. It's like, I would expect anything less from them. This is okay. This is lighthearted. I can take this type of joke. Even though, can't we just let it go? I don't know. This is their backwards way of apologizing for even trying to make this a big deal. I feel like maybe that's what it is, and they're just not verbalizing it. Or maybe I'm giving them too much credit when it comes to this. Sidebar, clearly Robin is doing better, because whether that was a lease or whether she financed it, the Range Rover Velar is an expensive car. I was looking at that myself. Like, I said, ooh, look at that. And I saw the base price for what it looks like when it actually comes to the dealership. I said, oh, nope. I'm not there yet. Nope. Because she had to have at least had the R Dynamic Range Rover Velar, which easily is $70K plus. So hers could have easily been $80K. Easily. Now, they go and get dressed up. Robin is the delivery person. Ashley dressed like Catwoman. Giselle just got a black wig. And so they're in the car, they're joking. Are we going to pull up closely or we're not going to pull up? So they're going to pull up closely. I'm thinking, in that type of neighborhood, someone's going to call and say, officer, we have a... So now Robin has to go up and do the thing. And that's where it ends. So that's where I'm ending it. Please like, comment, subscribe.